Principles of Public Administration. A narrated PowerPoint for my critical assignment on efficiency and effectiveness by Juan Martinez. Merriam-Webster's dictionary defines efficiency as the ability to do something or produce something without wasting materials, time, or energy, the quality or degree of being efficient, while describing effectiveness as producing a result that is wanted, having an intended effect. These type of discussions on this very basic fundamental pillar have gone back hundreds of years, and depending on what you've read and what you believe in, one must think that this management topic or dilemma has gone as far back as the times of Jesus Christ when he was the leader of his apostles. These two topics have been the spotlight, again, of many and various types of discussions, both in the public and the private sector. How is it that one measures efficiency and effectiveness? One might be able to measure it, for example, by making sure that one answers the phone by the third ring and assuring that you have an effective conversation that will answer the person's question or solve an issue in a timely fashion with the least amount of resources wasted. Although being efficient and effective is not limited to the indoor work world, as it is a pillar that needs to be applied to both inside and the outside world, such as in a construction site, a grape field, or a golf course, to name a few. When attempting to run an efficient and effective private or public business, one of the big factors or barriers always seems to be a budget. Although if you're in a private sector, you're probably more than likely either dealing with your money or dealing with the boss's money. But when you're in the public sector, you're always dealing with public funds. Therefore, the public will hold you accountable for those funds. As a public servant, one must be a good steward of those public funds and make sure that whatever is being invested is in the best interest of the public. At the end of the day, the goal is to always do more with less. This is where the management of efficiency and effectiveness comes into play, and either good, bad, or tolerable decisions will be made from it, and it's usually directed or dictated by the budget. Therefore, the budgets are a driving force, which make the decision of either to be more efficient or effective a tougher decision and or an act to perform in either the public or the private world. Quote, "Today, efficiency reigns supreme in the quality and improvement of the world. The problem is that effectiveness is what's needed. You gain efficiency when you focus on processes and productivity. Effectiveness comes from management, and here the Western world has failed. As Russell Ackoff once said, we are doing the right thing righter, which is not the same thing as doing the right thing." Trip Babbitt, Quality Digest, 2014. There's many strategies for efficiency and effectiveness. One of the things is before one strategizes is that effectiveness needs efficiency and efficiency needs effectiveness. Once you have a budget and you're able to put a strategic plan that involves efficiency and effectiveness, one must put in good positive work into it so that you could get it on the other end. It's the old saying of trash in and trash out. It takes teamwork. One cannot do it by oneself. One needs buy-in, and you need a good team to be able to help you out. You need solid leadership. If one is not a solid leader and is in it for other reasons rather than to see an organization succeed, one must take a step back and consider if this is the right job for you. Efficiency and effectiveness must be one. They must be married. This whole, you cannot separate it. One cannot live without the other. It needs to be balanced. If you do too much of efficiency, you're lacking effectiveness. If you do too much effectiveness, you will lack efficiency. Use caution when implementing an effective and efficient strategy, as it must be balanced approach. Perform too much of one or the other will offset each other and delay your organizational goals. Dr. Deming, 1950. One of the things is that just recently we had a government shutdown. How embarrassing. If the highest office in the U.S. cannot be efficient and effective, how can I expect for the lower offices to be? Why was the shutdown really caused? Lack of a pillar? Lack of leadership? Politics? Again, this is the public sector. In the private sector, someone would have gone fired and moved on. Equity and fairness. One must be equal and fair with all business factors, especially in the public sector. This brings transparency. Transparency is big. It allows public to see that there is nothing to hide. Thank you.